Our Discord is truly something else. Believe it or not, it actually predates this YouTube channel. In fact, it predates most other trading Discord servers as well. It all started with a thread on Futures.io where a discussion about making a more interest rates focused room came up. Discord had only been around for 2 years at that point, but I had used it for gaming and I thought that it would be great for trading. So I created the server and the rest is history. Later on, we got linked in the sidebar of the futures trading subreddit and we created the YouTube channel, and that's how we became one of, if not the largest free futures trading Discord out there. Maybe that's why so many people try to spam us. Like, I have a robot that deletes the spam automatically now, but when I read the log, it's really crazy how much they try. Now, trading chat rooms can be a little bit of a mixed bag. The biggest issue being that trading requires focus and a chat room can become a big distraction, especially when there's so many different people with different ideas. However, despite their drawbacks, I've found our futures trading Discord to be an indispensable resource. There's so much information that you will only learn from just talking to other traders. Plus, it's nice to have someone to talk to when things get slow. So if you've never used Discord, you absolutely have to try it out. The app works in the browser and all you have to do is click the link in the video description to get started. So today I'm going to give you a couple of tips to help you get the most out of talking to other traders. And this will apply whether it's our Discord, but also Reddit, forums, etc. I often find that people go into this looking for the wrong things, but a few tweaks can turn the experience into something that can completely transform your trading experience. But let's start out by talking about things that you should not do. Do not use chat rooms for signals. This just never works. Remember that markets are very statistically efficient because orders have a very large impact on price. So even if you do find a trader with a good signal to follow, it's not going to last very long because he's sharing it with everyone. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't share or collaborate with other people, just that when it comes to specific strategies, you should probably keep that to small private groups. I also wouldn't recommend spending much time talking about indicators, mostly because technical analysis doesn't work, but also because just everybody's different. They all think differently and their indicators and setups are going to be geared towards them. And so looking at how other people do it just kind of ends up being noise. Don't make grandiose predictions. That sort of stuff works great for building an audience on TV, but amongst experienced traders, it gets annoying really quickly. See, experienced traders understand that markets are difficult to predict accurately by their very nature. Experiencing that day in and day out tends to make you a little more measured about what you say. So when a new trader tries to act like the big shot, that can be very off-putting to other traders and will immediately make you stick out as a noob with no clue. And don't share information unless you can really prove and back it up. There is so much financial junk food out there, information that really doesn't have any kind of empirical backing. That's why there's so much information on the internet about trading strategies that don't work. They learned it from someone else and they never thought to verify it themselves. And the end result is a lot of noise, so don't make it worse. And by the way, no, your own trading performance is not proof. There's no way for others to verify that the profits are really derived from where you claim they are. That's why it's called anecdotal evidence instead of empirical evidence. This is the cardinal sin on our Discord server. If you make performance claims or try to cite your performance as proof in an argument, then be prepared to show broker statements or get banned. And lastly, don't expect anyone to care about how you feel. 538 has this awesome personality quiz that looks at scientifically proven dimensions of personality, and it allows you to create groups. I'll put the link in the description so you can see how you compare to other traders. But what we find most commonly amongst traders is that they are low in agreeableness, which means they aren't going to moderate what they think or say to please others. Traders primarily care about becoming better traders and that can come off a little cold, especially in a disagreement. So don't take it personally. So what about things that you should do? Well, here's the big key. It's really all about networking. The specifics of what you're talking about doesn't really matter all that much. It's all small talk to facilitate networking. So one of the best things that I found to talk about is news or public research. Share your opinions on what is going on in the market. See, changing perceptions surrounding expectations of future order flows or fundamentals are some of the most powerful forces in the market. The best way to learn how markets react to such changes is by talking to people, seeing how they react to different kinds of markets and news events, and seeing how their attitudes change over time. I know a lot of people will say, nobody cares what I think about things, but really having a sounding board where you can kind of get a temperature of the market is just one of the most valuable things you can have. And don't be afraid to share your feelings on the current market conditions too. If it was an easy market, share your successes. If it was a hard day, talk about that. Trading can be a real emotional roller coaster, and it is not really healthy to go through all of that and never talk to another human being about it. The sad experience of most traders is that family and friends just don't get it. Other traders are the only ones that are ever going to truly understand or care about this stuff. So talk about it, because it can lead to some of the closest friendships you can have. I feel that especially on our YouTube live streams, we've all grown quite close because we've been through so much together. I mean, it's been over 5 years, right? It's really something special. So don't pass that up just because you're afraid others will see that trading is just as difficult for you as it is for everybody else. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Traders like people that are humble and aren't afraid to ask for help when they need it. That's how people learn. It pushes the discussion along, and people learn a lot from teaching others too. So asking those questions, it's really important. Don't be afraid to look stupid because, dude, everybody when they first start out trading looks stupid. You should also look for those opportunities to be the one that starts conversations. Sometimes rooms might look a little slow or dead, and there's certainly a natural cycle to things that ebbs and flows with market volatility as traders kind of wash out of the market. You're also not likely to find many traders around on the weekend or evening hours. I don't know why, but it just seems like there's always somebody new that will decide to come in on the weekend, and nobody's going to be there until trading starts the next Monday. However, you would be surprised how easy it is to spark activity. All it takes is one person actively participating consistently to make a room become active. That also means being the one to reach out by sending private messages. Can you believe there was another futures trading Discord out there that literally banned sending private messages? Like, if you message somebody else, they reported it and they'd ban you. It's just absolutely crazy because the whole point is to network, which means eventually you want those conversations on Discord to lead to collaboration outside of Discord too. And that starts with sending private messages. And of course, have fun. The best way to build relationships is to have fun, and that's part of why we chose Discord in the first place. You can post funny pictures or react to people's comments. Like, make use of those Seth Panic and Gay Bear emojis, guys. Markets are not informationally efficient. Sometimes they don't move as far as they should. Sometimes they go way further than they should. Sometimes big moves happen for absolutely no reason at all. And you know what? It's funny. The market is an endless source of entertainment, so enjoy it. Anyways, I'll see you both on Discord and during the YouTube live streams that start at 8:20 Eastern Time every morning. In the meantime, stay profitable, friends.